One simple AI command just replaced hours of prompting, scripting, and animation work, and most creators are still doing it the hard way. This is not theory. I literally used it to generate the animation you're watching right now. But here's where most creators get stuck. It's not generating content, it's knowing what to do when the AI misunderstands you. And that's exactly where the difference between an average result and a professional result is made. Today, I'm going to test one of the newest tools inside Higgsfield completely in public. No hiding mistakes, no cherry-picked result, no editing around the failures. I'll show you exactly how it performs in real-world production, and more importantly, how to guide it when things go wrong, so you can get the best possible results with the least amount of time, effort, and cost. What's especially interesting about this tool is that it's not just another video generator. It's designed to act more like a complete production system. It can take a simple idea, build the entire workflow, choose the right tools for the job, write the script, generate the prompts, create reference assets, and then use all of those elements to produce the final content, whether you're creating films, animations, commercials, motion graphics, or almost any other type of video content. It aims to handle the entire pipeline for you. Sounds incredible, but there are a few critical things you need to know if you want professional quality results. So let's put it to the test and see what it can really do. This tool you're looking at is the Higgsfield Supercomputer, which I featured before and many of you really enjoyed. But recently it received some incredible updates that make it even more powerful and practical. The first section is called Employees. Here you can hire different AI agents, each specialized in creating specific types of content. Whether you want films, animations, commercials, motion graphics, or other creative projects, these professional agents can handle the work for you. Today, I'm going to test it thoroughly and show you exactly how it performs. The second section is Skills. By installing these carefully designed skills, you can enhance the AI's capabilities and upgrade its performance for different tasks. Then there's connectors, where you can link your Higgsfield account to various apps and manage your projects through those integrations. Honestly, Higgsfield has taken things to another level. Even if you're a complete beginner, this platform makes a lot of advanced workflows accessible. For this test, I want to create a 30-second animation using Cartoon Animator, so that's the option I'm selecting. Next, I need to choose which LLM will act as the project manager. I'm going with Claude, but Gemini, GPT, and Grok are also available. You also have an option to automatically approve generations throughout the project or require confirmation before each step. I recommend selecting Confirm before running so you can keep better control over your credits. Now, all you need to do is describe your idea. Try to include as much relevant detail as possible from the start. In my case, I want it to create a 3D dance challenge animation using 2 reference characters: an adult male and a mischievous little girl. You can upload any references you want here, but let's see what happens without providing them first. As you can see, it analyzed the idea and immediately identified the missing assets it needs from us. I wanted to show this because it's genuinely smart and doesn't overlook important details. And after uploading the references and letting it analyze them, it asks what overall animation style we want. You can either use its suggested styles or choose other and provide a more detailed description, which is what I'm going to do. My initial description wasn't specific enough, and I'm not happy with the style reference it selected. That's not a problem though. I can simply explain what I want and it will completely revise the setup. Now it looks much better, and all we need to do is approve it. At this stage, the prompts for both characters have already been generated, along with the production tools and various technical settings. Of course, you can modify any of them or provide additional instructions if needed. I wanted to use Nano Banana Pro instead of Soul Cinema, so I tell it to make that change. Now, it has updated all the prompts and project settings accordingly, and it's ready to generate the characters using Nano Banana Pro. If you're not satisfied with the characters, you can simply ask the supercomputer to regenerate them with more precision using a short text instruction, exactly like I did here. Now they look great, and I think these 2 are perfect for the project. In the next step, the supercomputer wants to restyle the characters using Seed Ream based on our original concept. Personally, I don't need that step, so I can easily cancel it. Now it gives us two options: continue with the current characters or regenerate them in a different style using Nano Banana Pro. I chose the first option, which locks the characters in place. Next comes the environment. Just like before, you can review the prompt and let it generate the location if everything looks good. Personally, I prefer reviewing the full script before generating the environment. As you can see, it designed the script around 3 separate 10-second clips that will later be combined into a single animation. And I think that's a great approach, so let's move on. For the environment generation, what I want to use Nano Banana Pro again, so I tell it to switch tools. It agrees and rewrites the prompt using the new structure, and here's the result. Simple, clean, and very close to what I had in mind. As you can see, we've now completed phase 4 of the project, and the system is generating all the assets required for video production. At this stage, it has written 3 Seedance 2 prompts, 1 for each scene. You can see them right here. Each prompt already includes the references, scene details, duration, aspect ratio, and quality settings. All of these can be customized. And if you're trying to save credits, I recommend using 720p resolution. It can significantly reduce generation costs. Once you've made any necessary adjustments, simply click generate and wait for the final output. And just like that, all 3 clips are generated individually, and the final video is ready to download. As you can see, the visual style is actually quite good. There aren't any major issues with the animation character consistency or overall quality. However, the pacing and storytelling aren't working as well as they could, which reduces the impact of the final animation. This is where your creative input can make a huge difference. Ta-da! I carefully wrote down the improvements I wanted the supercomputer to focus on. That said, as I've mentioned before, it's always better to provide these details from the very beginning so you can reach a great result much faster. I intentionally skipped those instructions at first so you could clearly see the difference. Now let's take a look at the final version together. Personally, I think it turned out fantastic. One more thing, you can easily import these clips into Premiere Pro or CapCut and edit them however you like. You can add your own sound design, music, effects, and finishing touches to make the project truly your own. I hope you found this helpful. Until next time, stay creative.